Hello and welcome back to some more Double Dash. With me here today, I'm going to be commentating with my boy, Simply.
Hello, everybody. It is good to be back in the booth with my man, Emo. I'm excited to see some action between Koopa and Phoenix. These guys are, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're pretty close in skill, or am I wrong?
No, that's fair to say. Razern is the lower seed, but Phoenix, he kind of specializes in track, so he's prone to making a lot of mistakes in the tracks he's not well versed at. So I think we're gonna see an exciting match here. It's gonna go back and forth, I think. And well, Phoenix gonna pick the well, first of all, they're gonna ban Baby Park and Wario, and they're gonna go to Mushroom City.
Okay.
Some spicy picks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Mushroom City, you got the cars riding around. You definitely don't want to get into a crash. That could be fatal. There's a bunch of tight corners. Got to pick your lines well, We'll see how it goes for these gentlemen. About to get it started here in game 1 of the Time Trials League race.
Ooh. And Phoenix. The main difference here, I think, is going to be their spacing throughout the course. The more spacing you put in between your mini turbos, the more time you have to have that top speed. So Phoenix gonna have an early lead here. I think Razern got stuck on a wall earlier. I didn't get to see it, but
yeah, definitely lost some time back there.
Yeah, almost a second and a half difference in the openers. Oh man,
Phoenix running away with it.
Yeah, for sure. Those streams are pretty good too. Razern matching them as well though. See, oh yeah, that corner right there, Razern is struggling with. But Phoenix, I don't know. He's still going strong though. Not really giving much space for Razern to catch up.
Yeah, Phoenix picking his lines very nicely. Really tight corners.
Oh,
and the boosts are on point.
Oh, I'm almost actually falling behind the cycle there. Has to hold the MT a little bit just to pass by that yellow car. And yeah, taking it safe. Doesn't want to go through the middle.
Oh! What?
Oh no. Is that enough?
Oh, the double!
Oh, and then Phoenix takes it. Oh man.
That was a close one. Falling apart right at the end, getting bopped by two different cars.
Yeah,
but that will not stop him. He went off those first 2 laps, and it definitely paid off, allowed him to have a little bit of wiggle room, so still take over game 1.
Yeah, I was about to say, he played it safe going on the left side, but I guess that wasn't safe enough. There was 2 more cars waiting there for him. Make some roadkill out of him.
Yeah, squishing him could have been Koopa, paying off a couple of drivers. It would be hard to tell. There would be no way of knowing.
Yeah, maybe if that Wiggler bus had come in there, there's definitely something suspicious action going on. But instead now, we're gonna cool it off, go to Peach Beach, grab your mimosas.
Get your togs, as they say in New Zealand. Apparently, the swimsuit. They're just making up words over here. So hopefully not going for a swim though, and hopefully not going to be going into the grass without a shroom on hand.
Oh, okay. They both played a little bit safe in the first corner, but as long as they don't go into the grass, that's perfectly fine, to be honest. Yeah, Phoenix made up a little bit of ground there in the last corner too. Being able to pull off those fast MTs helps him out there. Yeah. The part that where Raz is losing a lot of times is the first corner, and that grass hit too.
Ooh.
That's detrimental for him. Yeah, and all that section afterwards is was choppy because of it. All right, and then Razern did some pretty good shrooms though, but I don't think that'll be enough unless Phoenix gets caught here at the end.
He's looking good. Looking to take game 2 as well.
Ooh.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, not at all. Phoenix clutching it out right now. Despite that hiccup in that last lap, but still able to pull it out. As Phoenix is saying, these lap 3s for him and looking kind of rough, but I think he doesn't need like a spectacular all 3 laps, right? He can still like mess up a little bit, but he definitely needs to have like at least like 2 really good ones in order for that to happen.
Yeah, and that's basically been his MO thus far. You know, the first 2 laps he's got it on lock, keeping it clean, and then maybe the nerves come in on round 3, can't quite keep it going, but it's been enough. Here we are on the boat. Very scary. You got a big pool, you might fall in, you don't want to take a dip.
Yeah, you don't want this much relaxation. You know, pool, you know, looks pretty comfortable, but I don't know. I don't think it feels that way.
Especially after just being at the beach, you know? It's like you've already gotten your pool action, so
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Yeah, there's no need for more water. Come on. Okay, both make it across lap 1. Yeah, pool skip is notorious in this tournament, I think. just the last race, I think I fell in, or actually, me and LJ both fell in. So seeing other runners struggle in this one might happen again.
Yeah, it's such a tight corner.
Yeah, and especially with the shrooms, it just that combined.
Oh,
no.
And there we go, taking a spill. And Koopa, all good. Going to stay waterproof, at least for lap 2, but we will have another lap coming up. Koopa with a little bit of a lead, but Phoenix, you know, that does hurt quite a bit. I feel like once that's happened, it's pretty much as long as Koopa does not fall in, he's
Yeah, no, for sure. Razern definitely has like a bunch of wiggle room here for him to mess up, and you know, hopefully for Phoenix not to catch up here.
Here we go. Oh, third time's a charm, right on the edge. Woo! Dancing with the devil, tiptoeing on the edge, but it's all good, and might be riding to victory. Just got to avoid these dinner tables. They're haunted. You do not want to slam into them, but no problem there.
Oh, but Phoenix actually kind of making up some room right here. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. Yeah, no, he kind of went wide in the last corner, and ultimately I don't think he would have caught up. But you know, 3-second difference between them. Razern taking it out. I think that was a top 5 finish. Yeah.
Ooh, let's go, Razern. Good stuff. Good stuff. Taking his first game of the set. But we got a lot of action here left. I mean, we're just getting started. 10 more races to go. Where are we going next?
Well, I guess we're gonna go to Phoenix's best track yet, Yoshi Circuit. You know, it's one that he's like dedicated a lot of time to, and very rightfully so. It's his best one, right? So hopefully he'll give us some action here, and maybe pull out a myth time or something.
One can only hope.
Now, I think Razern doesn't do Yoshi shroomless. I don't know if Phoenix will go for it, knowing that. so far, you know, he's setting himself up for it though for lap 3 at the very least. But yeah, I'm not sure if he is gonna end up going for it.
It would be pretty spicy. I would like to see it, but is it necessary? I mean, you said that this is one of Phoenix's specialties. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
He definitely
taking a
doesn't.
dip in the grass though.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe after a couple more mistakes, he'll opt out or hop in for it. Since we might need it if he does make a lot of them.
Hard to say. Both players looking pretty good though. Mini Turbo is just churning them out like a factory. A well-oiled machine, but this line for
no,
Coop bumping into the wall, that is no bueno. Phoenix continuing to bring the heat and the sparks.
Yeah, and he for sure doesn't need the Shroomless right now, but let's see if he gets himself a good setup. Nah, he doesn't want to do it. Yeah, I think he knows.
Woo! Even with the Shroom, Koopa a little dangerously close there. It's all good.
Yeah, it was definitely looking like a trampoline there. I don't know what he was doing, but you know, at least made it through. And yeah, Phoenix clutching out a 142. You know, pretty solid time versus a 147. 4-1 now. Oh man.
Oh man, oh man.
I think Razen needs to take Phoenix to like one of the you know, trickier tracks. I think that's what he's missing here. Cuz like so far we played like one of the tracks that Phoenix is like better at, I think. So maybe going to one of those other tracks might prove to be better. And instead, you know, we're gonna go to Sherbetland. You know, it's still like it's a tricky track, but I think Phoenix was playing this one recently, so we'll just see. We'll just have to see if Phoenix is gonna, you know, take this one as well. You know, I have faith, you know, faith in the Koopa.
I do as well, but the tail of his car hitting the wall back there.
Oh yeah.
Already a little bit of a bump, but on Phoenix's tail as we go through. Lap 1 looking pretty good from both players. Phoenix busting out some beautiful 8 tech.
Oh yeah, taking a 25-7. Yeah, no Shy Guys there for him, waiting for him. And I think he's gonna be fine for lap 3 Shy Guys as well. I'm not sure these cycles. Yeah, I don't know them at all. He didn't Shroom lap 2 either. Same with Razern though, deciding not to use him until lap 3. Oh yeah, no problems there.
Ooh.
Oh man.
A little close, but very nice maneuvering from our players. Ooh, excellent use of the shrooms there from Phoenix. Getting as much as he can and sliding right in with a 115.
Yeah, that's actually really good for him. I think that's like in 0.4 of his PR.
Really?
So yeah, that's really strong. Not much Razern could have done there, I think. Yeah, he would have had to PR by quite a bunch. Yeah, like a second. So I mean, honestly, like, yeah, Phoenix just played that one really well.
Yeah, I wonder if Koopa's waiting, you know, to bring his shots out a little bit later, the kill shots, seeing if he can contend. Where Phoenix is a little more comfortable at first, and then waiting for his ace in the hole a little bit later in the match.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, like you said, Phoenix doesn't really have that many like really amazing tracks, so maybe he's just putting those out, and then for them to only be on his like bad tracks. And here's one of those, I think. I'm not sure if Phoenix is like one of Phoenix's strongest times, but Razern actually has like a 223 in comparison to like a 220. So I think that's like enough room for like, you know, one fall, one dip in the lava, you know. Couple fireball hits. So I think it's really doable. Yeah, and so far, you know, they're like right behind each other. Phoenix having to go wide in that cage room. Ooh, almost hitting those fireballs actually.
Yeah, that was a close one. But both players, legendary gamers, not gonna let it happen. Zooming right along here in lap 1. These fireballs will not be a problem. Oh, but maybe having to back that ass up. Rasern. Ooh. A little bit too tight, and that's gonna hurt quite a bit.
Oh yeah, that puts him way behind his usual cycles. So I don't think he knows where to go here. Yeah, usually he goes on the right side, but now he has to go on the left.
Oh, but the spin for Phoenix, and into the lava he goes. These balls, you know, no mercy, no discrimination. We'll take you out.
Oh man, and if now, you know, now's the time for Razern to shine. You know, now you have to play as well as you can, try to take this this win home. And oh man, he's gonna have bad cycles here. Let's see if he can clutch it out.
Ooh.
Okay, we live in.
Yeah. It's all good. A little bit wide, but that will work. And Phoenix as well. But zooming right along, last lap for Koopa. Can he keep it contained? Take another game off of Phoenix. Get one step closer to that match win. I mean, it's not out of the question.
No, not at all. I mean, he's grooving right now. This is his land.
Feeling good.
Oh,
get to these
no,
balls. Eating
okay.
it right up. Ooh, okay. Nice recovery.
He still has enough time between him and Phoenix. I think. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
just can't afford anything critical.
No.
Oh
no.
Oh. Phoenix, neck and neck, but it does look like Phoenix has a little bit of a lead here in the end. And wow.
Oh wow. Phoenix clutching it out.
So was that a cycle thing on Koopa's side?
Yeah, the fireball was right in his way when he passed by, kind of like he did in second lap, and that ended up biting him really hard. Damn.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
You do. And just makes me wonder. I mean, obviously, if he had not had to back up once he hit that corner in lap 1, it would have been all good, but I guess things happen for a reason. Phoenix one step closer to the match win, having to take 7 matches, 2 more needed for him to get that juicy win. And here we are, the scariest place of all, Rainbow Road.
Oh man. Well, when you put it that way, I'm already shaking.
I've been shaking. I got my blanket on, my anti-monster blanket. I've locked my door, closed my windows, put the curtains up. I got my blindfold on. We're all good.
But did you turn on your nightlight? That's the biggest one.
There is a nightlight. It's a nice, cute little Mario nightlight. So we're good.
There we go. Yeah, no monsters here, no falls, and hopefully, right?
Hopefully. Coming right up.
Okay, both of them doing the drift around this spiral here. Oh, Phoenix missing one of the zippers, but then he goes wide and gets another zipper there, so still he's doing good. He's living.
Yeah, it looked like he got one extra one over Koopa. Koopa missed quite a few zips on the spiral, but both surviving. Still on its tail here in lap 1.
Oh man.
What's going on here? Phoenix.
Well, now Phoenix dropped all of his lead there. and he's gonna be put just very slightly ahead actually still.
Yeah,
Okay.
3. It looked a lot worse than it was. It really looked like he was about to crash and lose all his momentum, but Phoenix handling it quite well. Oh, but Koopa hitting the corner edge, and now a lot of momentum lost. Woo! Getting dangerously close to the edge.
There's way too much spaghetti right now. Everyone's just tossing it.
Too much spaghetti and even more sauce. It's like too much sauce, even when you have this much spaghetti going on. Kind of insane. And no meatballs to be seen, but gosh, Phoenix running away with it here in lap 2. I mean, Rainbow Road, anything can happen.
Oh yeah. No, lap 3 is always the worst too. That's when everything just comes and hits you. All the nerves, all the spaghetti, all the sauce that was thrown around as well. So I don't know, man. And let's see how their hairpins here go.
Oh, Koopa losing some momentum there on the wall. Phoenix handling it very well.
Almost missing the zipper for Phoenix and opting not to do an MT there because of it. Oh no. Okay. Phoenix, just hang on to that drift. Yeah, alright. No falls. No fall for Phoenix. Okay. But he's dropping all the MTs. Oh no, he hasn't gotten a single MT since the spiral. But at
Could be
least
getting a little bit sweaty.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, after those very close falls, yeah, you definitely just want to, keep it in line.
But it's looking good. Phoenix taking it home for the boys in Rainbow Road. A nice 303. Koopa with a 306. That will be number 6 for Phoenix. Match point.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what picks that Razor needs to do. I mean, Phoenix has been playing pretty well. I mean, despite the mistakes that he did there in Rainbow Road, like they were massive mistakes, but he didn't fall then. I think that was like the crucial thing that Phoenix needed to do in order for Razor to lose that or to win that one. But maybe maybe some Dino action might help him out with that.
Will we be seeing a Shroomless?
Oh, I hope not.
I always want to see it. I don't know if I've actually seen it in a race yet. I know it is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, tricks in the game. What are your thoughts?
Oh no, it's without a doubt the hardest. If you're like actively playing this track, it might be like a 1 in 3 at best chance of getting it. But besides that, if you're not playing it like often, it's like a 1 in 20, if that. So hitting insane. Hitting it in a race is actually like really difficult to do. I don't think it's been done this tournament so far. I've tried it once.
Oh no!
No!
Koopa right away, unable to keep it in the pan. And now this kitchen floor is all messy. It is slipping and sliding, and Phoenix turbo boosting away into the distance.
And that was with the shroom too. Oh, it's gonna be rough for Razern to catch up here.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see a double shroomless, perhaps. Might just have to happen. Oh, cool. Koopa losing a lot of speed. Phoenix continuing to drift on by. He's got his 2 shrooms used up now. Feeling good. Koopa going around. It's a tough situation. Yeah. It's like, yes, you could go for shroomless, but it's just so inconsistent that it's almost suicide for your map. You're just kind of banking on your opponent making a slip up. Phoenix is just calm, cool, and collected. I mean, quite literally a Phoenix rising up from the ashes, bringing it home. Oh, and another one.
No.
Turbo against the wall, bouncing him. Oh, it's rough. It is rough.
Yeah, I don't know. That one might not have been the pick.
Could have been.
Yeah, it could have worked out, but yeah. Oh, all the spaghetti. You almost fell down again.
Could have worked out, but yeah, pretty much. Yes, that happened. I mean, it's so tight, especially with the docks. You got to be very much on point, and just one missed angle, a boost could leave you in a world of pain. So that's it. Phoenix taking the match, but of course we will be doing all 13 races. So Koopa looking to scrape by at least a couple more points.
Yeah, and now he's eyeing the sacred land of Mushroom Bridge. You know, maybe, yeah. I mean, those cars were kind of deadly in Phoenix's side, so maybe they'll repay the favor and do it again.
That would be nice. It has been, I don't know, every match I've seen at Mushroom Bridge has been quite interesting. The cars are relentless. We'll just have to see how these players adapt. Oh,
no.
goodness! Oh!
Oh no, straight up from the bat, Phoenix getting stuck and then hitting a car?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just starting right off on the wrong. And Koopa running away with it here in lap 1. Just has to keep it cool on these corners.
Look at that. Phoenix was behind, the staff goes there for a bit. Oh no!
Okay, and now we are very close. Phoenix actually catching up. Oh, but hitting another car. He just can't get a break. Koopa keeping the lines very tight. Another one for Phoenix. Looking like a drunk driver out here, continuing to crash. Goodness gracious.
I mentioned all these car hits, but I didn't expect, what is it, 3 at this point?
I think that's 4 for Phoenix.
Holy.
Could be wrong about that. That's definitely what it felt like, though. He has been in a world of pain, and let's add another one.
If it wasn't 4 before, it's 4 now. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, look at
Koopa
that.
having a tough time on the corner, though. Hold on. Phoenix might just swipe it despite continuing to hit the car. It does look like Koopa might still have a little bit of a lead, though. So we wrap it up, and it's all good.
Yeah, we live in. And yeah, just like I said, those cars proved to be deadly. Razen definitely paying off some, I don't know, he's paying off some drivers or something.
The Mafia is here. There's no other explanation. Yeah.
No, not at all.
That was rough. I mean, God, you have maybe 2 carts worth of space, if that, in between the car and the corners. Got to keep it so tight. It really seemed like he just got off on the wrong foot, and then from there he's sort of jumbled up and unable to keep it going.
Yeah, especially towards like lap 3, if you're that behind, the cycles just seem to not be in your favor at all. And everything else is just jumbled, so there's not much Phoenix to do there from the get-go. But speaking of inconsistent tracks, this is everyone's favorite, Dry Desert. Pretty fun
Very
track.
dry.
Pretty dry, yeah.
A lot of dirt. You don't want to get too deep in it. You can handle the gold sand, but once it starts getting quite dark, okay, never mind. I thought they were gonna go into tornado. Not trusting our boys. We've seen, we are living right now, but we have seen plenty of players get sucked right into that sand. Trying to cut edges very close can be very fast, but it can be very dangerous. But playing it pretty safe. Phoenix gaining a very nice lead out here.
Yeah, especially here in the student section. This is where Phoenix makes up most of his time. He gets like very minimal air time, and you know, his lines are like really smooth in comparison. But yeah, I mean, oh
Oh,
no!
Koopa, no! Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and he hits the pillar.
Bumper cars, but not playing with cars here. We're playing with pillars, and you cannot bump those pillars out of the way, Koopa. And
Oh
oh
no!
goodness gracious!
So much stuff happening. The pokey and the pillar on top of that. Oh no!
What's the third P?
Oh
Okay,
no!
and another pokey coming in and giving him his 2 cents. Koopa getting robbed.
Yeah, that was rough. I mean, hitting that at that like ending that finish line right there. There's like a basically like a hitbox that extends like way further than it should, and I think that's what happened to Razern. He hit that part of that area where like it'll still push you to the right side and make you bonk against the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it was just it's always like a momentum thing, right? You've got your momentum going, you've got your turbos, you know, you're doing your thing, and then once it's out of whack, you're sort of disaligned. You need to see the therapist, perhaps get your back cracked and get your bones back in order. We did see indeed a bit of misalignment there from
Yeah.
Koopa.
No, especially from going to 70 to 0, you know. Maybe got some whiplash going. They definitely need to see that therapist.
Yeah, could yeah, therapist, not only a massage therapist, but also just a general therapist to talk over the feelings, the emotions associated with such a traumatic incident.
But nah, no therapist here. They're gonna go straight to, you know, the this what is it, like a dirt bike track, Waluigi
That's what it
Stadium.
appears to be. Yeah, a dirt bike track with a little bit of extra flavor. You've got the balls, you've got the piranha plants coming out of the pipe. Koopa with the air,
Oh,
and that is not exactly what you like to see. Not able to go
like
too
some
quickly in
that's
there.
tricky.
Yeah, might have thought it was a skateboard track trying to bust an ollie in the air, but unfortunately, you do not get any bonus speed for landing tricks in this Mario Kart. Very nice lap one from Phoenix, zooming right around. Okay, Koopa catching up just a little bit, it appears.
Shrooms coming out from both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see these cycles. They both get like extended piranha plants. I think it's better for on Razern's side. That last one was like starting to go back inside. But
Yeah, I was able to cut it very close.
yeah, yeah, that definitely helps him out there as well. Any little bit helps, but that puts him still like I think over a little behind 2 seconds. I think Phoenix is gonna have to hit one of those piranha plants or get some fireball action going.
Yeah, but the cycle is looking very nice.
Oh, that last one. Oh man.
Saying hello. Giving it a kiss with the train. Very nice.
No fall either. Yeah. Phoenix clutching it out 9-2. 2 tracks remaining. Now, in this case, I mean, where does Razern take him? They've got. Oh man, I didn't use my cheat sheet. They have, I think, Luigi's and Baby Park, right? Mario Circuit, and then DK Mountain. I don't know which one of those got banned.
I think DK Mountain was banned. I can
Okay.
go ahead and scroll up now. Let's take a peek.
Oh, and actually, they picked DKM, so maybe it wasn't banned, huh? I
Oh,
thought it
they
was as well,
banned.
though.
They banned Wario Circuit and Baby Park. So.
Oh, okay.
So So we do have DK Mountain on deck. DK Mountain, it feels like a little bit reminiscent of. God, the name is escaping me right now. Which one's the boat? The boat with the pool skip.
Oh, Daisy Cruiser.
Yeah, Daisy Cruiser. Reminds me a little bit of that. You know, you got pool skip, definitely a little bit harder than. You guys have a name for the little skip that you do to skip the going around? It's coming up.
I think you just call it the cam skip. I don't even know. I always change the name for it every time. It's the cut. And yeah, I mean Phoenix doing it pretty well. Oh man.
Koopa having to go much more wide, and you can see it just in one lap already gaining almost 3 seconds.
Oh, and then he gets stuck on the wall, grinds it.
Oh no.
Puts him another 2 seconds behind.
That volcano's face probably representing Koopa's face right now. It's a little bit upset. Not too happy with what's going down. Oh, and he just cannot stop getting caught on these walls. But Phoenix taking his time. Hopefully get around.
Oh, those rocks.
Some boulders.
Oh, he stops again. Decides to take that instead of following. Taking the easy way of doing the shortcut too. Going to a complete stop and then spinning around. Puts him 10 seconds behind this PR. Yeah, I don't know. This is looking like a very tough cookie to crumble.
Yeah, Phoenix is like a cookie that's been sitting out for weeks. It's just so rock hard. You know, you don't want to eat it. It's a tough cookie to crumble. Just kind of going its own way. And boom, another one under Phoenix's belt, 10-2. Can he sweep it up here at the end to take a whopping 11-2? I mean, 2 points on Koopa's side, still pretty good, but surely he is thirsting for at least one more point.
Oh yeah, he definitely wants to score this one. It would definitely help him out to possibly make the top 8 to the playoffs, right? So, yeah, and especially because I think it was Phoenix and Koopa, and there's the 2 other players that are like competing for that top 8 spot. So, getting as many points against Phoenix that even if he is behind here, you know, could definitely help him out for the long run.
Yeah, it's interesting with the league. You know, you're not exactly sure where you're gonna stay, so you're pretty much just trying to amass as many points as possible. And here we are in Luigi's circuit for game 13. Can Koopa bust out one more? And ooh, it's getting very, very close there on the sand. Very tight corner, definitely gaining him a little bit of speed already over Koopa here in lap 1.
Oh yeah, and he's been playing this course somewhat recently too, so he's definitely warm on here, taking a 0.8 lead. Pretty solid lead so far. Yeah, and that's where most of the time save is. I mean, just this U-turn corner, you know, getting as tight as possible is definitely helping him out there.
Yeah, Koopa had a pretty nice corner back there, definitely competing. We got lap 3 coming up. Not much time left to close the gap. We have to pull out all the stops.
Yeah, Razern actually pulls up 0.1 from that one. Oh, and then Phoenix getting stuck.
Okay. Having to do the emergency shroom. This could actually be very good for Koopa. He will be able to zoom around. U-turn.
Oh, no.
We're getting a little caught in the grass.
And the shroom of gods. Oh,
taking it! He took it! Swiping it from Phoenix. That shroom doing a lot of work for him, and that is a top 5 record, only 0.35 off of his PR. Very nice gameplay from Koopa, bringing it out here in game 13 and nabbing himself another game.
Wow, I can't believe it. Looking at that, you know, Phoenix had that one in the bag. But Razern, you know, comes up, just snatches it away from him.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, Phoenix?
What are we talking about here, huh?
Hey guys.
I don't know.
We're just chatting. No?
I think the letter of the day was S for stuck for me.
Yeah. There was a lot of moments. You know, walls can be tough to get around. Trying
Just
to pull
a little
those very tight corner. But you did it though. Still taking 3 games home. Congratulations, Phoenix, on taking the match home.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling alright. Definitely some tracks where I was like, wow, like I shouldn't have lost that. You had that, but honestly, I shouldn't complain because there's always going to be a few, and I think I did okay in all the others.
I've got to ask, what were your thoughts going into that Bowser's after? Was it the lap 2? Lap 2 fireball pushing you into the.
Oh man, dude, I was so sad. I was playing well for once on Bowser's, and like I don't know those cycles. You know what? Let's just call them random. I know they're not, but I feel like they're random. And yeah, he just kind of chipped me, and I just sent me in the lava. I mean, I was sad, but I was like, hey, you can still win this, and luckily I did by a little bit. So I don't know, just never give up. Kind of
So
mentality.
you fell in, and I still lost. Oh, I really did choke that. You gotta see. You need to see my lap 3. It is laughable.
Oh boy, I think I caught your skip. Was like not.
I don't want to talk about it. I had.
Yeah, okay.
I think there, I think I had 3 MTs that literally punted a race because it just didn't initiate the slide, and shit like that happened. Like that's how I fell off Dino. And the slide didn't initiate and drove right off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just mostly sad about the LC and the what else did I lose on? We don't need to talk about Mission Bridge.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I can't play that track in 1 tries. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't perform on that track. I'm gonna start banning it.
Yeah, the cars were out for you, even in Mushroom City. I mean, I think you hit the 2 last ones.
Oh yeah, thank God I won that. Yeah, that was sad. I was like, just cross the finish line. Just go, like get there. So.
That was another one I felt I could have stolen from me if my lap 1 wasn't so awful.
Yeah, my other laps seemed okay, I think. I just had a few dropped in T's. What was the 3rd one I lost? It was LC, Mushroom Bridge, and...
Good question.
I don't know.
It was like the 2nd course we played.
Oh
was it-
yeah.
It wasn't Peach Beach, right? My Peach Beach was terrible.
No.
Then it was the 3rd course. I just don't remember.
Was it Daisies?
Daisy.
It was Daisy,
Daisy.
yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That was one of my best Daisies. I raced that pretty well.
Yeah, I fell in.
That pool, man. That'll get
Yeah,
you.
get
It
it.
looks so good. It looks so refreshing. It's just calling your name.
Oh yeah.
Well, good stuff,
Well done,
guys.
Phoenix.
Very, very enjoyable to watch, as always. And a pleasure to co-commentate with you, Emo.
Yeah, dude,
Starting to
always.
Yeah, man, getting the hang of it, having a lot of fun. Thank you, Koopa and Phoenix, for the match.
No problem.
No
And
problem.
that concludes our stream for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a pretty good day. And tomorrow we're getting right back into it. Emo will be facing off versus Goomba. Starting at, oh man, I got to do the conversion. What is this? 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, I believe. I think
Sounds
that's
about
right.
right.
Sometime, just check the calendar. And we've got some Mario going on as well. Proto versus Paracusia going on in the 16-star league. So not a whole lot going on tomorrow, but still, we will always be providing you action. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.